Hey everyone, I'm just setting up here. Come on in. If you have a hearing sensitivity to bells, noises, whistles, women, just close your ears. If you have a hearing sensitivity to bells, noises, whistles, women, just close your ears. We are about to get into this here. Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Academia Gothica Tired Goth Reacts Cartomancy edition. Hi! Welcome in. Come on in. It's good to have you here. So, I'm just getting settled in. Huge day. Lots of things needed to be arranged. Thank you for my likes. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Lacey, I hope you're having a wonderful night. I hope everything's going well for you. God bless you. Thank you so much. So, all right, let's get into the climate for the day. Let's check out what's going on. Earlier this day, it was pretty chill, I guess, astrally, but like keep in mind tomorrow is a portal day, right? It's March 3rd. So it's a huge day for manifestation, huge day for manifesting career goals, positioning for success, a whole bunch of stuff. Lacey, I know you're not even joking about that. I knew it. I knew it. Mercury retrograde is definitely bringing the truth out into the open, which is all the better for people who have been genuine, even about their misgivings or the things that they have not been sure how to rectify. So that means there's grace for people, even if they made mistakes, even if they own up to it and they're like, listen, I'm sorry. That's their ticket. All it is an admission. Mercury retrograde will bring a lot of like things that maybe were hidden in the past or in circumstances that weren't like really discovered properly, and bring them into the open. Like, this is the other side of that story that you didn't see, or this is the other side of that that truth that you thought you only held the keys for. You know, especially in situations where people are joining their energy together, this is so important to pay attention to, because this is what community, this is what union, and this is what joined, I guess you could say, incentives or joined intentions really are when it comes to manifesting, right? This is huge. This is like what it actually means to have a collaborative relationship and love. Okay, so this is like a big deal. It's a really big deal. And I feel like the right people are all coming together to kind of like bring that to center and make that the focus of their friendships, relationships, business partnerships. Like, it's a big deal. It's a beautiful thing too. I'm seeing for the energy here, the focus could be on, especially this week, like we could be talking about TikTok too. Keep in mind, these are like general collectives. We could be talking about success and like career incentives, getting noticed, getting discovered. Like, this is really big. This is important. Like, this is so important, because this is exactly the energy that everyone has been trying to manifest, to focus on their big glow up, their big, I guess you could say, selection, like the selection process itself for getting noticed, getting a brand deal, getting selected for something. Like, this is the energy that we've been waiting for. And it's like, this only comes around once a year. And sometimes it doesn't even come around once a year. It comes around every like few years. We could be waiting as long as a decade for some of these transits. So while I don't know specifically how often the March 3rd portal would be coming around, there is more to it than just like a date, like March 3rd. You know, it's March 3rd of XYZ year, or this Saturnian year, or this and that. Like, there's more to it. So it's like, we're in a really good energetic place right now to be manifesting our goals, our dreams, and the things that we really want to see come to fruition in our lives. So it's so beautiful. We have a lot here in these cards of divinely guided energy, divinely guided luck, divinely guided blessings. We could be dealing with like literally, sorry, my septum's working, literally like our beloved ancestors are like, hey, do you remember that prayer that you set in motion a few years ago and it wasn't answered yet? Well, we kind of have the answer this year. It's like such a good energy for everyone to like come together and just be in union with like their healed selves. And this is so important because to have good relationships, you have to have a healed self, right? So like with the Clover card, and literally like the Divine card, the Coffin in reverse, like there is so much good energy here. There is living, breathing proof of those who have actually deceased being present here and like providing luck and heartfelt gestures and guidance for the people that they left when they passed away. So this is another era of divine guidance, guys. This is so nice. I love this for us. Lana, yes, of course you may ask a question. What can I do for you? How are you? I hope you're having a good night. Lana, thank you for liking the live. Thank you. What can I do for you? Okay, of course you can. Mana, if I can answer your questions and hold on, Leah. Okay, so I will definitely be answering that question for you, Lana. And also, yes, I will answer those for you as well. Okay, so I just want to finish these messages and also... You see, yes, okay, so two things. Lana, I'm going to get to your question. Mana, I am going to answer your question after that. I have you both in my focus. Lacey, I am definitely open to, we'll talk in the DMs. I have you here. And yes, you see, I want to put this out here for everyone here too. This is important. When manifesting, especially something that is super duper important to you, detachment is the hardest part of it, but it is also the most important. Because if you are focusing on the emotional aspect of the manifestation, it will come to bloom with all of those emotions muddying its waters. You need to separate yourself and almost withdraw your energy to create balance sometimes, which is why, Lacey, that situation, I don't want to describe it any other way, but like that situation happened the way that it did because they were paying attention to your absence because you didn't leave any room for yourself to be interjecting. You kind of just pulled away. And of course you can, yes, you can this is my okay for that. I'm going to DM you right after this reading is done. And we'll go for that. Okay, so just for this, there's a lot of heartfelt love energy. I want to finish up the message about the divinely guided ancestors because it is so important that we give them praise and homage. They are literally sent by God into our lives to behave like our angels. Okay? So these are our relatives. These are our passed on loved ones. These are our besties in the spirit. Like, these are people who care about us so much. We are so loved by them, and we love them too. That is how we should approach this and treat this, you know? So I just want to give a beautiful, heartfelt welcome to the beloved ancestors who are presiding here this year, who love us. Because I love you too. Oh my God, I'm so moved right now. I have no idea. Like, okay, we have the rider. So this could be like within 24 hours, people could really start seeing results of things that they've prayed for years, literally years. And then of course we have the tree, which is like healthy love, healthy union, healthy examples of what this is. And like the Seven of Cups being given options. You know, sometimes people have a negative connotation with the Seven of Cups because it's like people see the Seven of Cups and they see illusions. They see things that are maybe not true. They see things that are potentially threats to the truth. there are also threats to the truth of oneself versus the truth of one's circumstances. It's like that. But the divine ancestors are like, listen, no, no, no. We know which choice you're going to make, and we know that you're going to do well, and we're actually going to help you do it too, so you don't have to feel like maybe you're making the wrong step. We have your footing. That's what the ancestors are saying. That's what they want for us. That is so sacred. Oh my God, we are off to such a beautiful, beautiful start with this. Let's pull some cards. We're going to begin now, okay? All right. So Lana, you had a question about Josh. Let's tap in here. Let's tap in. Okay. I am seeing there is a family influence or possibly a gossip influence or someone not talking anymore having to do with this relationship, and you're wondering about how this communication is supposed to go, Lana. You haven't been talking for a while. Okay. Lana, it's looking like the home life situation is stable for you, which is a good thing. It's a very positive thing. But I'm seeing also you could have felt like this person was sent to you. I'm getting the number 2 could be significant for you. Maybe you met in February. Maybe February is significant for something. Maybe it was like 2 o'clock, 2 hours from now, 2 hours before, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years. It could be like a timing significance for this particular card. And also like it could be the harmony that you felt with this person. Aside from the timing, it could be like how you felt with this person, the harmony you felt. This could have been the divine that brought you together. And I'm hearing possibly for a lesson. It doesn't have to be though, because like people hear lesson and they instantly think, oh, it's karmic. Not always. Because even in well-developed relationships, you learn from one another. It's a transfer of energies. It's a relational thing. So it's like if you learn something, it's because they were meant to teach you that. And if they learn something, it's because you were meant to teach them. It's an exchange. It's a good thing, you know. So I don't immediately write that off as a karmic lesson. I write it into what it is in the dynamic of healthy relationships. That's how it really is. So I'm going to do the readings, and I also want to pin this here. I wanted to mention to you, if I pin this and 10 of you fill this form out, I get to jump rank. And it does something really cool for me. So if you'd like, feel free, like while you're waiting for your readings, you can fill that out. And we'll see what we can do. I need 10 people to do it, so we'll see. But, okay, there's also, this is fast. I'm getting hearts, right? A heart. The number 24 could be significant to this. It could be within the day. It could be that you're manifesting this person within the day. With these 3 cards, first of all, the communication from the heart, right? There's the heart, there's the rider with communication, discussions. Maybe like you thought about reaching out to this person. Maybe they're thinking about reaching out to you. And then there's also the moon card. Now the 8 of Cups is highlighted on the moon card for now, which is like a departure. It's like kind of them leaving. Welcome, Bikono. Thank you so much for being here. There's like some sort of a departure here, but it's not staying as the highlight as a departure. Like while the focus initially was on the departure here, there's something here that's indicating of return, actually. I want to read into this a bit more. Let's see what's going on here. There's a return, and then there's a key. The answer, literally the truth in this deck as a signifier. He has been distancing himself. Okay. I'm seeing that this is you. Okay, the lady in this deck, this is you. But I'm also getting that there's some dishonesty here. Like, I don't want to pull cards and, you know, act like I don't know what's going on, but like, did someone tell a fib? Did someone tell like maybe a white lie or something, and like it created some dishonesty in the relationship? Because I'm getting that something here is like, it could be the communication is resting too. I don't want to jump to the conclusion that it's dishonesty, but the swords and the ace of swords are kind of like sideways. And the only time that I've ever seen an upright sort of attitude attached to a sideways sword is in the Four of Swords card in tarot, which is literally like a person resting, and above them are three swords, and then there's a sword underneath the bed that they're sleeping on. So it's sort of like they know that they have to get back up and handle their emotional and intellectual responsibilities. He always answers my calls. So you're feeling like you're giving a lot of energy to it. I see. Okay. Okay, so let's get some clarity. Hi, Jacqueline. You're the third person in the queue. I'm gonna ask your question for you and get some clarity on that. Also, everyone, if you would like to leave me a tip for what it is that I'm doing here, I'm gonna drop my details. Hold on one second. I want to get to that so everyone has it, and then they can decide what to do with it before I get into the readings, because once we get into the readings, it's going to be like a car ride. I'm not going to be on the highway, you know what I mean? Okay, I see what you're saying, Lana. Okay, one second. So I'm going to get to that in a second. It sounds like without even pulling the cards, I want to say, like, if you're in a relationship where you feel like you're not being treated like a person who is receiving as much as you should, it's definitely something you want to bring up, because it is going to cause like anxiety for you if you don't answer yourself to that, because like you're really answering to yourself when you ask for something. You know what I mean? You're saying to yourself, like, I acknowledge that I want this, so I'm going to talk to the person who could deliver it to me. Okay, you got it, Lacey. I got you. I'll be right with you, okay? All right. So basically, like, everything else is, you know, it's circumstantial. It's just like, okay, so what is the problem if I tell this person that I want things to be different, and they reject me, and then I have clarity on who he really is, right? You know, it's that kind of thing. You don't want to lump yourself into like a situation where you're uncomfortable or you're unhappy because someone else isn't giving you something you deserve or you feel you deserve. So let's see how this is. There's also, I'm seeing a change is indicated here though. There's a change indicated, and let's see, what is the change going to be inspired by? How is this change going to be inspired to come around? Thank you so much for my likes, Pecono. Thank you, Lana, for my likes. Thank you. It's looking like you're going to be able to move to calmer waters. There could also be a situation where your worries about this kind of become alleviated by something. Maybe you become distracted by something. Maybe you stop paying attention to the distance and the silence that's there. And it could also, I'm intuiting, the Holy Spirit has advice for you. You may want to, for maybe like 2 days, pull back your energy. And I know you're panicking, like, what if he gets upset or feels like I want to leave him because of that? No. If you mirror him for like a day, I feel like, oh, it's a situationship. Okay. Started to detach himself. Like, I think tonight he thought. So you know what? If you start mirroring him, if you start like kind of dwindling your light and focusing on other things, he might come back full force. Like, what happened to her? She doesn't text me. She doesn't call me like that anymore. What's going on with that? I feel like he's going to sit down with himself and have a quiet hour to himself and be like, she would call me and text me a lot. Where has she been? I feel like something is kind of just gonna go off in his head like a light bulb. Like, hey, wait a second. Usually I would be talking to Lana. Now all of a sudden, Lana is not calling or texting me. What is this about? You know? But also, there's something I want to tell you about this. There are two edges to this sword here, okay? If you pull back your energy and he comes rushing back, you know that he was interested in you, and possibly for more than just a situationship, okay? Are you ready to hear the other half of this though, Lana? If he does not jump at the chance to text you back or to find out where you are, this is going to take like a couple days, so brace yourself. This is going to be like putting your war helmet on and like strategizing, okay, Lana? So like, I don't know how you feel about this, but if you pull your energy back and he doesn't come back, brace yourself for that. Now, don't accept it as something that should be happening, okay? But at the same time, supposing it does happen, find some things that are very neutral, that have nothing to do with other relationships, to keep your mind and heart occupied. Start reading books. If you're not reading books, if you don't usually read books, start reading books. Learn a new hobby. Start painting. Start drawing. Start simple. You don't want to like dive head first into like art appraisal and then like drop off the face of the earth. You know, you want to do something where like you could resurface at any time if you wanted to. And I can tell you really care about him. Okay, yeah, you don't want to do anything self-destructive. You want to keep yourself occupied, but healthily interested in what else you're doing. You don't want to, like, okay, I've actually gone the route that you did. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it for you. And it definitely will not help you in the long run, okay? So you don't want to rush yourself into a situation where you're wallowing in your feelings. Yeah, I get it. I understand exactly what you're feeling. But that's not something that you're supposed to internalize. You're supposed to verbalize it. Like, have you ever tried talking to him? Because like men are wonderful. They will like psychically understand some things, but the things that they don't are actually the things you want to talk to them about. And sometimes it's as simple. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of asking for what you need. What's the worst that could happen? He says no, and then you realize I deserve better. Yes. Okay, so if you really feel emotionally, that was the answer I was looking for. If you feel like emotionally, he would be able to provide security. All you have to do is break the ice. Grab your intellectual ice pick. Okay, go chisel away at that ice. And go picking at the ice and saying, to yourself, okay, I need to find him. He's the fish under the ice. So I need to go find my fish. And then when he comes to the surface, hey, what's up? What do you need? Just ask him, like, why don't you ever call me? How come I'm always calling you? You know I'm the girl, right? Like, joke about it with him. And see what he says. Okay, he could be avoidant. He could be working through his own situations, his own attitudes about relationships. He could be doing this unintentionally, which would be great. Because then all you could say is like, well, I like to feel love too. You could joke about it with him and see what he says. Because I'm getting the vibe that like you're trying to build a home at some point in this man's heart. But how are you going to do that if you can't be honest with him? Come on. Do it for you too. Okay? I hope that helped, Lana. If you need any further clarity, I do book for readings. And you can message me, send me a DM, and I'll let you know what my rates are. I do 3-card readings, 10-card readings, and also very larger, more in-depth hour-by-hour readings There are different rates for each. You can message me for those and I'll help you there. Okay, so now we're gonna work with Mana. We're gonna move on to the next person. Lana, thank you so much for being here. Let's see, so okay, I'll pull one last card, but then we have to move on to Mana. Okay, this is your answer, the truth coupled with another card. Are you going to be more than friends? I intuited yes. I intuited yes. Work needs to be done. Work needs to be done. This is your soulmate. That's why you're having such anxiety over this. This is your soulmate. Is he an air sign? Or are you an air sign? Lana? Lana? He's a water sign. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 You're a Leo? God bless you. Okay. Okay. I know you're feeling sensitive, but yes, he loves you. Is this a Cancer and Leo match? Is that why? Is this a Cancer Leo match? Or a Pisces Leo match? What is this? Pisces and Leo, I knew it. He's oblivious. You have no reason to worry about talking to him. Tell him. Tell him he loves you. He seriously loves you, okay? In fact, the meaner you are about it, like, how dare you not love me? He's gonna be like, I can't lose her. I'm so serious. Like, turn up the heat on this. You'll be happy you did. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, Lana, you have your answer. You are so welcome. God bless you. Thank you for coming to my reading. I'm so glad you're here. If I moved you and at any point during my readings or at any point you're thinking of me and you'd like to send me a tip, you know where I'm at, okay? You can scroll up in the chat and read my comment. I included my Cash App and my PayPal, or you can just message me and I'll send them to you there. Thank you so much. Okay, Mana, I didn't forget about you. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you for being patient. The next person after you is also going to have, okay, 2 people. Very good, very good. Okay, Mana, your question was, I'm scrolling up just to make sure that I have everyone included. I don't want to leave anyone out. Okay, you were asking something, you were asking about someone feeling, were they in the right about something that they did to you? Okay. So, here we are, Mana. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful you're here. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so the deck just split. I'm seeing you have divine guidance in the background, maybe telling you, warning you that someone did not treat you properly. These are your ancestors. They want you to, they're on guard for you. I'm not sure what the situation is yet. These are your elders. I'm not sure what the situation is yet, but the deck just cut on the sun. Exposure. Did someone expose you? Did someone... Yeah, Yasmin, I have 2 other people before you. I'll help you too. And let me include the comment again with my information. Okay, so just to let you all know, right? Each of the people before you who had asked, I'm, very intent on giving them full attention, but I give each of you as much attention as I can. So I'm going to make sure that every single one of you is tended to. I know how important it is to get answers when you're concerned about things. If I don't happen to get to you in the readings here, you can always message me and I will talk to you about what kind of reading you can request. If your situation is an emergency reading, I can help you. Just work with me. Oh, pickles. Hold on a second. I went to type everything out and it didn't send. Okay, there we are. That's much better. Okay, so Mana, let's tap into, thank you so much. Thank you for following me. Thank you. Okay, so Mana, it looks like It looks like you might not be nervous about this situation. I'm hearing they might be, though, about what they did. Did something involve, like... This is strange. I'm getting a written document and the star energy. Was someone trying to, like, make you look like something you weren't to a potential opportunity, an employer? Maybe there was, like, a text message about something, two-sidedness. There could have been, like, a very two-sided... Yeah, someone betrayed you. I'm getting the snake. Someone was trying to literally behead your prospects. Someone, yeah, no, this is nasty energy. I heard they made up lies about you. For what? They made up lies about you. And I'm getting... They were trying to take away from, like, how popular you were. I'm getting, like, popularity contest gone wrong. Pictures were sent. Pictures were sent of something. Could be screen caps. It could be, like, physical pictures of you yourself doing something. Maybe, like, something about your household. This is intimate. I'm gonna say something for everyone in here. If someone betrays you by revealing what goes on in your home to the public without trying to, like, do it for your own safety, okay. 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 And that's not your friend. I don't need to pull cards to tell you that that's not your friend. That's a bad friend. That's a bad friend. Yeah. This could actually be an attack on you as a woman. Okay? Because, like, people are very emotionally and intellectually and intuitively sensitive at certain points in their lives. And I would really like for you, Mana, to understand that, like, you are the only person who decides how important you are. And you are important. I'm going to be the one to back you and to tell you, you are protected, you're important, you're valuable. Not for what people can get out of you, but for your contributions to this world. You're special, okay? You're special in your own way. Each of us is special in our own way. I would like for you to leave this reading knowing that regardless of what other people have to say about you or their opinions of you, you are going to work in your life into a role of doing excellent things. And they're going to be chasing after you to be like, how could you forget about us? Because when they left you behind, you made the choice to choose yourself. And you made the choice to improve yourself. I want you to focus on that for the night. I want you to focus on that for yourself. And I would like for you not to focus so much on whether or not they thought it was the right thing to do, because that will come full circle in time. You need to know that that wasn't the right thing for them to do. Because you intuitively know they betrayed you. They did something to disrespect your space. Exactly. I'm so for the support in this chat too for Mana, because, like, that is not what you're meant to feel from real friends. Real friends support you. They bring you up. They lift you. They lift you to a place where you deserve to feel good about yourself, not because you're afraid of, you know, how it feels to feel good about yourself. No, you know that you deserve it because you did nothing not to. You work on yourself. You mind your business. You have love for other people. You're loyal. You show up for them. To be punished for being a good person is not the way. So this is your chance to choose yourself. Yes, exactly. You deserve love and respect. That's exactly it. So you know what? Don't even I'm not going to honor this question by giving them the attention. Mana, you deserve the attention. You deserve the love. I know that betrayal trauma needs to be healed through, but take your time, heal from it, and know that you have real support, okay? I hope you feel better. I hope everything works out for you. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of this live as I help other people, okay? Have an amazing time. Enjoy, tap that screen, show those hearts, have fun, mingle. It's good vibes in here. We're not here to disparage each other and put each other down. Okay, let's see who else was there. There was Miriam, right? Miriam, are you still in here? Thank you so much for the hearts. God bless you. I hope you liked your reading. You can always reach out for me if you need more help. I'm here. Miriam, are you here? Was that you? I could have sworn I saw you. Where are you? Let's see. Where are you? Miriam. Okay, will Eddie reach out? Let's see. Okay, will Eddie reach out? And Melina, I didn't forget about you either. Okay. Will Eddie reach out? Will Eddie reach out? Okay, so just from this, the heart card, there is a lot of love in this situation here. Okay. There's a lot of love. There is also the potential for stardom together. I'm hearing a hit couple. Like, you guys are really cute together. Like, you really love each other. Will he reach out again? Will he reach out again? Listen, I would be mindful of this. This is interesting. What's all this about? There's the Sun card. There's divine guidance, and then there's some secrets. Secrets exposed. There could be something about a house. A house could be significant. I heard haunted house. Maybe there's a haunted house or something that could be significant to your relationship with this person. Thank you so much for sharing my live. Thank you. Thank you. I will, yes, Crazy Via, I'm going to answer your question too. Just I have Melina and Miriam to take care of, but I'll help you too. And also there are a few, yes, hold on a second. There are a few other people here. Okay, let me make sure I help this person. Okay, so the person that you want to reach out might be working a lot. I'm seeing the fish card here with the King of Pentacles. And I don't know if you can see this, but like, this is usually a denotation of work. This person could be working very hard on something. There could be a change in a relationship or something with you. You feel like maybe there's a communication breakdown. There was a lot of emotional space. A lot of distance. I'm intuiting there's distance here. Distance. Okay, so what about this distance? What can we do about this distance? I'm getting that you feel kind of isolated. I'm getting that you feel isolated, Miriam. You feel like there's not really... Yeah, you feel like you're... So there are two things I want to point out here, right? There is the King of Swords in reverse as an indicator, which I don't like. This person is very deceptive, very manipulative. And then there's also the Rider and the Nine of Cups to pay attention to here. I don't want to speak too soon, Miriam, and I'm not sure what the circumstances were that you and this person are not on reaching out terms or speaking terms, but something about this isn't sitting right with me. I feel like they might be a covert narcissist. I don't like to throw that word around, but the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups, this is giving a lot of heavy sexual onset energy, but not a lot of emotions. The lilies in reverse also is an indicator that this person might not actually be your soulmate. And that the place that you're coming from within this relationship is not equally invested. Like, you may really like this person. With this, is he in the upright? Okay, he's in the upright. I was about to say, if he's in the reverse, that's a no-go. Walk away from that. But let me see what this is about. So, he might be, is he a Sagittarius by any chance? The focus is on his legs, his thighs, and like the length of his legs. He could be a Sagittarius with like Aquarius in his chart. He might have Capricorn in his chart. He might be a fancy dresser. Like, he might put himself together well. Maybe he dresses well. He seems to be, like, upright in his personality. He seems to kind of, like, present himself well. You know, like, white collar. He could be, like, a collar kind of guy. You know, white collar, blue collar, like a worker. He works. And I'm seeing that he comes from a good legacy, so that's good. I'll be honest with you, he might be focusing on his finances. Whether or not he's your soulmate, I mean, that could be a different discussion for a different day. I'm getting that right now he might not have time for anything but, like, some, like, you know, in and out kind of situations. He may not have the time to invest, because I'm getting that he's, like, really focused on working, focusing on his finances. Like, the focus was here on his pockets. Like, maybe he pays a lot of people. Maybe he has a lot of investments, and he's, like, just focusing on keeping that steady. That could be yeah, that's what that is. Intuitive confirmation, that's what it was. So, let's see, what does this mean for you? Is he gonna reach out? Let's see if we can get some clarity. If he doesn't, I mean, I hope it brings you some peace knowing what he's actually doing. Yeah, no, that's what it is. We just uncovered him. Double confirmation with the book in reverse, meaning his secrets are uncovered here. The true intentions of his presence here, or lack thereof. And then also the sun. I'm hearing he might pop up to you with a gift, like, out of nowhere. That could be kind of cool. Look at that. You might actually have an invitation or a gift or something from this person, which is so cool. I love that for you. Oh my god, great. Okay. Also, if 10 of you are interested in filling this form out, you don't have to do anything while you're waiting except fill this form out. You don't have to sign up for anything. Oh, very cool. Okay, Lana. So I'm gonna get to that once I'm done. So Miriam, this could be a really good thing, because it could be that his focus is elsewhere, but this is temporary. He might be trying to pop up on you with, like, a really nice gift that you got, or, like, a really nice gift that you're about to get. And this is good. This is good news. Miriam, if you'd like more clarity on your reading, because, like, I kind of want to leave it there. I feel like he will eventually come back to you, but maybe just not for, like, what you were expecting. So it could be a good thing. Stay positive. Okay, stay hopeful. Yeah, I'm seeing he might want to make it official with you. Be patient. If he doesn't come back, just, you know, whatever. Focus on yourself. Focus on bettering yourself. But this is giving good vibes. Okay. Okay, let's get to the next person who's here. I believe their name was Melina, right? Let's just see. Hi, thank you so much for the likes. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Who else was next? Melina, how does Giannis feel about you? Okay, and then we're gonna get to Jacqueline and Kels. Jacqueline and Kels, and then the next few people are here. Okay, so Melina, how does Giannis feel about you? I'm not sure if you're still here. I hope you are, and thank you for your patience. Oh, honey. I don't know if you're still here. I'm getting the 10 of Swords. You might have left, but I'm seeing, yeah, Giannis. This person, Giannis, may have left you. I'm not sure if this was you that left the chat or if this was Giannis who left you, but To answer your question briefly, he sees a long-term future with you. I hope that helped, okay? If you'd like, yeah, these are romantic feelings as well. So, and with the Eight of Cups, there's some sort of departure here, but maybe not a willful one. That could have been you, actually. I hope you were present for that. You might be coming back. Okay, cool. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope that it helped clarify what's going on with you and Giannis. And we're going to move on to the next person. Thanks so much. Jacqueline, did Jose get jealous when he saw me walking with a boy today? It's looking like maybe he kind of did, maybe considered dropping the situation entirely and just went right back to work, probably trading magic cards or something. So that's the answer to your question, moving right along. Okay. Will Markel ever see Ayub again? And can we fall in love? Let's see. I'm seeing a written communication could be significant about this, but also there's a lot of thinking about what this is. Thank you for my roses. Thank you so much. I love them. Thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing that there was gossip about this situation coming out. Whether or not they will see each other again, it's looking actually like there might be some divine guidance that brings these two back together. I'm going to explain how. They have a divine contract to fulfill. So something has been exposed. It could be a financial matter. Maybe someone got a job. Maybe something came to light. I'm not sure what the circumstance was. But there was divine guidance to the health of this relationship to come together in union. This could be a work contract. This could be a marriage contract. I'm not sure if Ayub and this person are male and female. I'm not sure what their circumstances are, but there is an indicator here that there is a divine contract to come into union. And it's very possible that they will see each other again, but it has to come from the decisions of these people. These are not things that I can control. These are not things that I can set in stone, and I certainly don't sell futures. I'm just going to be very real with you, very honest. I believe in God, and I believe that if God wants people to be together, they will be together. Okay? And I have faith in that. I have full faith in this. So I have a feeling they might come back together if God wills it. Yeah, look at this. God wills it. God willed it. Someone is thinking of writing a text or a letter to initiate this. This is divine guidance. If one of you or some of you feel compelled to send a text message to get this going, send that text. That's divine ordinance. Okay, Jacqueline, I hope that helped. Kels, will Markel ever see... Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, yes. Kels, that was your reading that I just did. So I hope that helped, Kels. And let's see. Who else had questions? I'm scrolling through. I'm so grateful. Just stick around for your answers. I'm scrolling through. And Yasmin, am I going to get fired pending HR review? Okay. This, I'm not going to be able to tell you the future about this, but I'm seeing already with these cards, girl, you are nervous. The snake, the rat's end, the cross and reverse, the cross upright. The cross upright. Okay. Let's find out. Are you going to get fired? So the sun and the coffin card are coming out. The coffin card is coming in sideways and the sun card is coming in upright. I am going to be very honest with you. You have about 8 days to set yourself straight with another position, even if you don't get fired. Look around. Okay? And this is about your housing as well. You have 8 days to really pull it together. So I suggest use that time wisely. There was gossip about a work success. And I feel like you're healing from how this feels. Because, like, I'm not getting good energy. And yeah, there's a contract here behind all of this. You might have gotten a letter or something about your contract at work. You might have gotten, like, written notice or something. And there's notice of a departure. No, there's notice of a healing circumstance here. It's not quite a departure. It's not quite a departure, so I'm not saying fired. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is an unsuccessful contract. It's looking like. It feels like an unsuccessful contract. I'm seeing that you're sweating, you're nervous, you're talking to people about it. If it's causing you that much stress, this could be a divine order for you to leave this job. But I'm seeing that you're not splitting ways from this job. You're not getting fired. You're still going to have your job. You might get demoted at worst. Based on what I'm seeing with the Seven of Pentacles going backwards to the Six of Pentacles, you may take a pay cut for something, but I don't think you're getting fired. Yeah, you're not getting fired. You're not getting fired. I don't see you, at least, getting fired, but again, I don't sell futures. This behavior is also up to you. So if you're worried about your work situation not working out, do your best. Do your best to rectify whatever wrongs are being pointed at you and just work it through, okay? I hope that helps you. If you need more clarity, come to my DMs. Ask me how you can do this, how you can get through it, and I'll help you. Okay. Okay, Tiffany, will you be with Damien? Will you be with Damien? Let me take a quick sip of water. Talking through these readings is amazing, but hydrating is key. Hydration is so key to this. Okay. So, will you be with Damien? Instantly, I'm getting, there's not really a blockage to you being with Damien. So let's find out why Miss Amazing Tiffany here would like to know if she's going to be with Damien. Okay. Maybe you've been texting. I'm seeing that there's some written communication here with the letter. And the number 27 could be significant to you. I'm hearing this could be a birthday for one of you. There's also a ring. This could be a soul contract that you have with Damien here. Miss Amazing Tiffany. That you could be planning to travel together. This could be the way that you end up, like, really getting close to one another. There could be, like, texting, conversations about traveling, maybe relationships, making it official. It could be a promise ring. Like, this is really nice. You could be like really like putting it on like hot and heavy with each other too. So I am seeing finally with the key, I'm getting one of you or two of you or like someone is not ready, but I'm getting at the finality of it, it's very likely a yes. These things can change. Again, please keep in mind, Tiffany, I don't sell futures. I am not going to be able to tell you what God has in store for you. You have to trust God for that, and I believe that you will be very happy if you do. But so far, the signifiers are saying, with the crossroads here, there could be a rift. You two might grow apart shortly. You might feel like there's a possibility to grow apart, but you're going to come right back. I'm seeing that as the trend that could be in your relationship. So let me know how that works out. It looks like you're going to be together. And let's see. Crazy VIA, you wanted to know, thank you so much for your patience, by the way. Will you get first place in figure skating competitions? Let's see. That's difficult to say, but we'll see. I'm seeing you're literally like heartbroken about whether or not you could lose. Because you're really trying, you're working your ass off, I can tell. Okay. There's also a lot at stake. There's a prize there that you really want. There's something there. I'm seeing, like, again, I may not be able to sell you a future and predict your future for you, but I'm seeing that you're going to get a lot of positive attention during this event, and I'm seeing that a prize is going to be involved here. Meaning your spoils. So you might have something very, very big to look forward to here. Just keep training, keep practicing, put your mind at ease, but don't let it make you lazy, okay? Just align yourself with the mindset that you are the winner. You already won. You already won. Just have fun with it. Express yourself. Do what it is you do best. You're going to be great. Okay? Oh, the live is giving me a cue. I have to fill in this like puzzle piece thing. Okay, there we go. All right, so I hope that helped. Thank you for sharing my live. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. Is there anyone else that I can follow? Hi, Trey. It's nice to see you. If you'd like a reading, message me or DM me. Thank you so much for my roses. Christy, will Adrian like your new personality? Let's see. Keep in mind, everyone, I have a tip jar and Cash App, and I also have, you can DM me for readings. You can DM me for my Cash App and my PayPal information. I also have Zelle. Let me know, and I will accept tips if you're interested in sending me some. If I've been posting it in the chat, like, I'll actually take a moment now that I have you all here. If I take a moment in the chat to type this as a comment, just try to get to it while it's still up, because for some reason it won't pin. I'm not even sure why, but it just doesn't quite pin. And just for like proximity's sake, I want you all to have access to this. So let me just paypal.me. There we go. Okay, so this is the link for my PayPal and my Cash App as well. So if you'd like to leave a tip, you know where to find me. I've been doing these readings for just about like an hour and a half now. I want to say maybe an hour and 45 minutes, close to 2 hours. So your presence, your gifts, your tips, your donations, your bookings, they all mean everything to me, okay? So we have the Clover card. This is pertaining to... This is pertaining to Anna... What, is this Anna Paula? Hold on, I don't want to miss anyone. Hi, Anna Paula. I'm very glad you're here. Oh, yeah, no, Yasmin, you're not going to get fired. I'm just letting you know. You're not going to get fired. So I hope that's... Yeah. Look at you. You're healthy with child. You're going to be fine. You're very lucky because the law protects you. Like, you can literally sue the company for being biased against your pregnancy. I hope you know that. So you're protected. You're fine. You're not losing your job. Okay? And if they're trying to stress you out, you can actually tell them, if you kill my baby from stressing me out, you're the first people I'm putting on the chopping block to get severance pay from. And you can triple whatever it is you're already making in severance pay for the damages they've done to your child. I just want you to know that. Like, you're fine. They're not going to suspend you. Worst comes to worst, they can tell you that, you know, this and that, you can't work, and be like, listen, I have benefits that I'm due through you. So, and you will be protected. You're very welcome. You're not gonna get fired. Trey, will Lene try to text you? Trey, welcome back. She still hasn't texted you, huh, bro? Oh gosh, okay. Trey, you know what? Nah, let it rock. Let it rock. Remember I warned you she might have been deceptive about something? Focus on yourself, bro. Focus on yourself, because if you text her and you find out something you don't want to hear, you're not going to be happy with yourself. I really feel like you should act as if she's just out of the picture for now. And then when she comes back, like, what do you mean? Ask her, what do you mean? What do I mean? I deserve to have someone who's worthy of being my wife, not somebody who's going to step out of the picture like somebody who never even supported me, wondering why their spot is gone type shit, okay? Like, I need you to be so for real with yourself right now, okay? Anna Paula, only you can tell me if you like Dylan. I have no idea if you like Dylan. What? Like, the sun card, does he make you happy? Does he make you happy? He brings you emotional fulfillment, okay? But you feel burdened by him? I'm gonna go with, yeah, you might like him. Okay, next question, everyone. Will Dozer physically show up to CB and break no contact? Peace for real. Okay. I'm gonna pull, like, maybe a couple cards for this. I want to see. Okay. So there's a lot of nervousness here. A lot of anxiety here. I'm not sure why. The number 23 could be significant, maybe like in less than a day. Something about a contract. I'm seeing the ring, right? And then Ace of Wands. Is this romantic? Don't answer it in the chat, but like it could be romantic. It could be a lack of affection that I'm seeing here. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Okay. I see you. I see you. I see what's going on here. I could see why it might have gone no contact. Because this was a secret kind of thing. Not going to say too much. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's some deception and dishonesty with the snake. Queen of Wands. They could be attracted to someone else. There's something going on there. They could be attracted to another circumstance, another situation, another thing that has their intention. And this could be something that they're trying to use to gain momentum, either with their own fame, their own recognition of self. But there's the moon card here. This is giving me like illusions. I'm not liking this energy. Save your heart. Hold on to your heart and heal that heart. Because the way that this person just did you feels like they were trying to disrupt your heart space. And you deserve better than that. Okay, so I'm just going to be so for real when I tell you. Pretend like this person doesn't exist for a little while. And if they come back, decide whether or not it's worth undoing everything you did to recover from their absence. Okay, because the heart is wise and the heart may say, but it's not worth losing them. Sometimes it is, because losing a person can actually heal all of the stuff that you've been holding on to that's been blocking your own path. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart and with so much sincerity for you and your success, which people lose sight of in love. They lose sight of their own success. Be careful. You deserve more than that. You deserve somebody who's going to work with you toward your success. I understand sometimes people have pitfalls. They stumble. They have reservations. But once they get on that page with you, they're there. They're for real. You deserve somebody who's going to be for real with you. Okay. Not somebody who's going to disappear from the picture. All right. So I hope that provides you some clarity. I hope that helps you. Anna Paula, I really feel like if you don't even know if you like this person, you should come back to me when you know that you do, and I'll do a reading for you, okay? Thank you so much for stopping in. Will Kevin and I be together again physically? Lennon, I'm gonna pull... I'm seeing that you miss this person's sensuality. Spicy. I don't even know if I want to show these cards. Was this person married? Did you have intimate relationships with someone married, Lennon? Because I'm seeing the Sun card, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ring, Ace of Wands. Maybe you wanted to marry this person if they weren't married. What is this? Okay. I am getting, yeah, it wasn't official. Something wasn't official. And you feel like you miss them. The cards for some reason don't want to pull. This could be a divine lesson that you're supposed to be learning through this. I'm seeing with the 10 of Wands in reverse, like maybe it's not over. But like they might be texting you soon, or you might be texting them thinking about them. There's written communication involved. The number 24 could be significant. You could have been thinking about them on the 24th of February. There might be something on March 24th. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's feeling... This situation feels like it has a lot of dead air in it right now. Like, I'll just be so for real with you. It feels like there is a lot of dead energy, a lot of dead air, a lot of stagnancy. Will you be intimate with them again? Okay, so we have the Clover card, which is intimacy. Maybe sooner than you think. I'm hearing 2 days could be significant to this. So you may actually have an encounter with this person in about 2 days. Wow, that's intense. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Not to end the live, but I just want to add something here. Okay. I just want to say, if there is a way for any of you to sign up for my subscription, all you have to do is fill out a form. You don't actually have to do anything. Like, you don't have to pay me anything for this particular thing. If you want to tip me, by all means, I love that. I love some Cash App. I love some PayPal. I love gifts. I love being awarded for the work that I do. I love good reward systems. Yes, I do. But this is something you can fill out, and just filling it out and not even doing anything with it afterward. If 10 of you do that, I get points on my live, and they're very important points to me. So if you'd like, you can fill that out. And yeah, I'm getting that, yes, Lennon, there is a very good chance that you're going to be intimate with this person again. Possibly as soon as within a couple of days, you'll have an answer about this for real. Like, again, I don't sell futures, right? I don't sell futures, but I can get a feel for the vibe of the energy. And while energy is an accuracy, I tend to be a little more accurate than most. So I hope that helps. Okay, so I hope that helped. Let's get, does Michael still think about you? May J, if you're still here, I'm just getting to your reading, so I'm going to pull a few cards for you and see, does he still think about you? The answer is, he may have a lot of time to think about you. And he appears to be in reverse, so I think he's super actually horny for you, to the point that, like, it has nothing to do with the work he's doing. He's a little more focused on you than I think you realize. So we're just going to put those back in the deck and move on to the next question. Okay. Okay. Do you actually like turtles? You're very welcome, Trey. I hope that matters. I hope that helps you. Do you actually like turtles? The secret is out. You have chosen turtles. Bacono, I hope that helps. And Meg, may I get a card, please? Of course you can. Meg, what is your question? If you're able to announce your question, I can definitely help you with that. Also, if you're interested, I do have a PayPal, a Cash App, and a Zelle that you can use to tip me or to book a reading with me. So do let me know, and I will help you. Joanna, is Aiden going to reach out soon? Okay, let's see. Is Aiden going to reach out soon? Thank you so much for participating in my live, for being here for me, for supporting me, and being so kind to me. Okay, so is Aiden going to reach out to you again? He seems really preoccupied with stuff that has nothing to do with building with you. And I see that you're not talking with the birds card in reverse, but less than 7 days, so like six days or less could be significant to something here, to him reaching out. I'm intuiting busy with work, busy with prospects, whatever that could mean. Peace for real, you're so welcome. I just got your message. You're so welcome. I hope that helps. Yeah, I'm not, there could be a kid involved. There could be, oh, I'm hearing childishness too. Like, they might be going through something that, like, they don't know how to handle, so they might be hiding their childishness from you about this. Or it could be that they're a child taking care of their mother, because I saw the bear card in reverse, but I wasn't really sure how to read into that. I don't know the age group of this person. I don't know how old they are, but there could be a factor of, like, someone being very burdened at home and they're taking on some of these responsibilities as well. So the time frame for that is the number 2. The number 2 with the clover card, and also 6 days or less with the birds card in reverse. Something could be going on. So then you could get as definitive as 2 days from now. It might be the next time they reach out. We'll see. Okay. Okay, everyone. Does T think I no longer want her? Does T think you no longer want her? Does T think you no longer want her? I'm getting yeah. I'm getting yeah, so if that's your girl, go get them. Alright? Tiffany, I already did your reading, so I hope you were paying attention. Let's see. Does the Virgo guy like you? Okay, just a couple more, everyone, and then we're going to return to my DMs, and you can message me there to book a reading, okay? I also book classes. Ask me about those. I'm very grateful for your presence. Does the Virgo guy like me? Yeah, he really does, actually. This isn't just a sex thing. He really likes you. He admires you. He sees success with you. He sees, like, a future with you. He doesn't just see you as, like, someone to have sex with. This is really nice. Virgo men are very emotionally intuitive and sensitive. I love Virgo men for this. Anyone who has Virgo in their chart as the man is going to be a little fussy. They might speak to you crazy sometimes. Where they have Virgo in their chart, when they really let loose, like, you can tell how tense they are in every area of their life. So just be mindful of that and don't take it personally, because, like, they're literally just, like, venting all of the kindness that they, like, show out while they're repressing all this rage. Like, people actually make Virgos feel very uncomfortable a lot of their days and a lot of the time that they're around them. Just because, like, they don't feel respected by a lot of people. So they actively seek the respect by behaving the way that they want to be respected. But at the same time, like, they don't always get that back from people. And they get, like, offended. So they take that offense out on people sometimes. But I'm seeing, yeah, this is successful. They like you. So I hope that helps. And I hope that if you're interested in booking with me, just follow me to my DMs and we'll take it from there. Please don't forget to get back to me, lovely. Lana, I'm not forgetting you, hon. I'm in the middle of doing these readings for everyone, and I hope that everyone is having a great time. Okay, so with that, it doesn't look... Okay, Tanaya, will he come back? After this reading, I'm going to wrap it up. Will he come back? I'm getting it's not over with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is not over. Will he come back? So I'm guessing possibly. Yeah. It's not over. It's not over. Give it time. I'm hearing 2 weeks. 2 weeks to 3 weeks. You'll have an answer. Okay. Should you break up with your boyfriend, Lane? Erin, I'm not going to pull any cards on that because I'm not going to decide the future of your relationship. I'm not going to give you advice on that. You would know based on your self-worth whether or not you should be with a person, because if this person offended your soul, you would know at that soul level. That's not something I could speak on. I don't get involved in boy-girl fights, relationships. William S. Burroughs actually pointed that out. You don't ever get involved in a situation between a man and a woman who have willfully given their hearts to one another. They have to work it out themselves, okay? So... Also, you're pretty too. Thank you so much. Okay. Does Lane want you anymore? Okay, we can measure what's going on. Okay. This is him. He loves you. He has feelings for you. He wants you. Yes. He wants you. Girl, if he's an earth sign, do not take that to heart. Earth signs do not show their passion like that. They are slow to show their passion, and then when they do, it's like, where was this the whole time? So just give it time, okay? Keep putting in the effort. Keep seducing him. If you really like him and you really care about him, get sexy with him. Get sexual with him. Show him so. Because, like, men are not mind readers all the time. Sometimes they're reading a whole other thing. So I'm just there. Okay. Unfortunately, user 22466MSMJKAJ. Does E actually care about you? My reading's just closed. Take it to the DM with me. I will do a reading for you there. Okay, I also charge for readings in the DMs, but I did about 2 hours worth of free readings, and I just want to say I love you all so much that I would do it all over again. But this is also to garner some positive attention to what I can do, to book classes, and to bring positive attention to this as a business, because this is a business. I love you all. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I just want to help people. I want to help people become successful, to bring their minds and their hearts at ease, and I want to give them a sense of happiness in their waiting phase as they answer to God and what God wants them to do on their spiritual path. I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful that I was able to read for you all tonight, that I was able to get your attention, that you chose me out of all of the lives that were going on. I'm so grateful for you. I love each and every one of you, and I send you peaceful energy, peaceful vibes, and I welcome you all to my DMs. If you'd like to book me for a class or reading, let me know, and I will respond. Thanks so much. Give me some time to respond to you. The turnover time is like maybe at most 24 hours. Within the day, you will hear from me. 24 hours or less is like what I go for, okay? So I just want to thank you all so much for making this public space where I work feel like home. I love you guys. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the DMs shortly. Thank you so much. I didn't forget about any of you. I'll see you soon. Bye.